It's going to be another scorcher today. Good morning. So I am out early this morning in the garden because this is the only time to get things done. Mornings and the evenings. Oh, but then the evenings, the black flies come out. And they're ferocious this year. So I've got a few things I want to do this morning. And got my basket here. Got all my supplies. First thing I'm going to do is Dave and I ran errands yesterday, and we had to go to PV, which used to be Tractor Supply Store. It's now PV here in Canada. And I saw seeds. Oh, did we get rain last night? Maybe we did get a little bit of rain. I hope we did. So, so we had to run, and they had seeds. And I thought, you know what? I'm having a terrible time with my green beans and yellow beans. I'll just show you. Like I think the voles. So these are the yellow beans. They're actually coming up a little bit better. I see some new ones coming up over there. The green beans, there's very few coming up. I think that's the voles getting them. It's the only thing I can think of. That's what's happening, because beans do not take this long to germinate. So I got some bush beans, because my bush beans are doing great because I have them in a pot. So let me get out of course now it's all wet. It might be sitting on the side that's not as wet. So I also got some crookneck squash, because I've just got the one plant. I didn't think it was doing so good, but now that I'm looking at it here. So that's it here. It's a Canadian crookneck. And I thought it was doing pretty bad, but now I'm starting to see a little baby squash on there. So anyway, I bought some more crookneck squash seeds. So I'm just going to plant those in here, I guess. I'm not starting to actually run out of space. But I'm just using this old bunk bed ladder. I hope you can see that right there. For them to grow up. Not that they seem to be doing that, but okay. Think, Lynn. I might even plant them right in here, further in here, and then they'll have the fence too. All right, we'll try that. And it says 50 days to maturity, and our predicted frost date in our area is not till October 4th. So I've got lots of time. Loosen up the soil. So these are what I'm planting this morning. It's beautiful out here right now. We're supposed to get up to like 90, 99 again with the humidity, 99 Fahrenheit, and that is very hot for us. Even late summer, it's hot for us in our area. But to only be June and be that hot, yeah. Okay. And as usual, I am overseeding. I think M.I. Gardner calls that high velocity planting. Is that what he calls it? I can't remember. Okay, so there's some there. We'll see how you do. Whoops. Did y'all fall out? Yep. Okay, well, I was going to plant some here anyway. The birds sure are out this morning. I just put the bird feeders back out, so they're probably happy. We take them in at night because we've got a raccoon is the only thing I can think of that's getting at them. I don't think it's a bear. Though we did have some bear sightings in our area last summer. So there you go, Mr. Worm, right back in the ground. And then I'm going to put some Okay. Squash are planted. And look, I remember gloves. That's just a vanity thing today because we leave Monday to go pick my mom up in New York. David and I, the kids' passports did not come in time, so they can't go with us. So that's kind of a bummer, but we're just going out and coming back. Hopefully it'll be in time when we take Mom back. So the kids, we're hoping to stay a couple nights over. Anyway, yeah, the gloves, they're vanity because I want, I painted my nails. I treated myself to a little spa night last night, and I painted my fingernails and my toenails. And I haven't done it in forever, and it felt nice. So the gloves are for vanity's sake, so I can kind of keep my nail polish looking nice till at least after Monday. So I'm trying to decide. So these are my, look at them, green bush beans. Those are the first ones I'm actually growing. I've never grown them before. I think that's probably what I'm going to stick with. Just trying to decide where I'm going to plant. So I've got another package of green ones and and I've got a package of yellow ones, bush beans, which I haven't grown. And I have some string beans. And I think I have another old tote. You know what? I'm going to go grab that old tote and we're going to fill it up with dirt. And I think I'm going to put some bush beans in that. Just a sec. Okay, I found the old tote. I don't know what the heck David had in there, but the smell was overwhelming. I can still smell it, and I'm quite a difference away from where I dumped it. So, well, hopefully that will keep anything out of the yard today. So I just cut some holes in it. I'm just going to set that aside for a minute. So I forgot, most of my radishes have been harvested. They didn't do that great, and quite frankly, we don't seem to like them anyway. So, but that's okay. How you know you're going to like it if you don't try it, right? So I'm going to put some in this raised bed. Now that, I mean, there's still a few in there. I'd like to see them go to seed, because I've been told that the seed pods are not as spicy, so we'll try it. I know roasting them is supposed to take away the spiciness too, but we didn't get enough at a time to roast. So I gotta find a place I can put you. Loosen up some of this. Try and go around the radishes that are left. Basically just plant in amongst them. Okay. All right, let's see what we have here. So these, I believe, need bean runners. These are one of the ones I bought. Bean runner, Scarlet Emperor, quick growing, high yield. I liked that. On screens and trellises. So I'm going to hold off on that. I think I'm going to plant them over there. But in here, I'm going to plant these ones. Because my green ones behind the camera, are doing so well. Wow, there's a lot in here. Okay, I think we'll start with a couple in here. And then in a couple of weeks, I'll plant some more. So I have yellow beans growing pretty much continuously through the season. And do you see this? I have my darn gloves off. Oh. Put them back on, Lynn. All right, there we go. Push them down. Now I have one big bag of soil left, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to put some in this tote of mine that I just found. I'm debating about just yanking these out. They haven't really gotten any bigger. Well, that one has. Oh, decisions. You know what? We don't like them, and it's silly to grow something we don't like. So, and these honestly haven't gotten any bigger. So I'm going to take them out, and I'm just going to redo it with yellow beans. I mean, why waste my energy, my space, and time on a food we don't like? Because I'm stubborn, that's why. But I'm making an executive decision and I'm yanking them. So now I've got lots of more space. I can put more of those yellow beans in, and that's what I'm gonna do. A lot of harvesting due to today. I know I have garlic scapes, I think, that are ready, so I gotta check on them. And I have, there, that's a lot more in there now. I have lots of herbs that have to be harvested and start drying today. So I'm hoping to get to them this morning too. There we go. Now, there is mesh wire underneath this. So hopefully, see there, underneath this, there's mesh wire. So hopefully, the voles shouldn't be able to get to them like they have been over in the garden, the other garden. So, okay. So all we got left are the, well, I shouldn't say all we got left. I have more of these, which are the green bush beans, Maxi. I'm debating about waiting on these until I'm start harvesting from the ones behind you. And I see a bug on that one. Go away, bug. Okay, I'm going to think about this. My pepper plants. I don't know if it's going to be much of a sacrifice because some of them are looking terrible. They have not grown even a little bit since I put them out here. I do have baby bell peppers though on some, but some are not looking so great. Oh yeah, I see some basil's got flowering that needs to really be harvested and cut back. Oh friends, I don't know what to do. I might just over in here, they're not doing so good, so I'm thinking about sacrificing some of my bell peppers to get the beans in going. I could even put the string beans in here because I have the, I hope you can see that, the sun is right in my face. Where are we? Right here. I have the string beans there. Or I have some beans growing there. Yellow beans on this side, green beans on the other side, that are doing better than what were in there. Oh, they definitely have been chewed up by some. I gave everybody a good spraying of organic bug insecticide last night. Just organic soap is all it was. Should I dig up some of those baby bell peppers? I'm gonna think on it. So if I were to do that, so this is that big tote. I only have one thing of dirt, and I know that dirt is not going to fill that. I might be waiting till I can go get some more dirt. And here I thought we were done. But I easily need, I'd say, 3 more bags probably to get that filled to the top. And then I could have a whole bunch of bush beans in there. I think that's what I'm going to do. So, I guess we're done planting for now until I decide whether or not I am going to dig up those bell peppers that aren't doing so good. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 6 in there that don't look any bigger. Well, here, I'll show you. They don't look any bigger than they did when I transplanted them. Can you see? Here, let me see. See how small that is? And this one is not any bigger. This one up here, this one here, this one here, this one here. They're pretty puny. And I mean, others are getting bigger, but they're not doing so great. Excuse me. I see more basil I got to cut the tops off of. Ooh, Lynn, you have got to get out here and get some work done. I'm going to think on it for a bit. I'm not going to think on it. I'm going to dig them up. That's what I'm going to do. That's it. I'm doing it. Sometimes you have to make a hard decision. It's so hard to dig up plants for me because I'm wondering, is it too soon still? I mean, it is only into June, but I mean, they should have grown something in the last month. since I put them out here. Yeah, it's been a month since they got transplanted. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I went to pull them out and they are in there very, very well. So I'm just gonna give them some more time. So the beans are I'm gonna have to come up with another solution for the beans that I bought. Sad thing is I actually have more space over in that garden, the original garden, but I'm having a problem with the voles over there. I'm wondering, after I harvest my garlic, I'd have a big patch. That's my garlic, the majority of the garlic here. It's scattered in several places around the yard, but this is the big garden patch. I'll give you a full garden tour in the next video of how things are doing. But once I harvest all that, I could plant a bunch of beans in there and trellis them. And I'm going to be picking this soon. Like a couple more weeks probably. Not even. I'm seeing a lot of the leaves start to turn yellow. The gardenscapes have all come out. Look at that. So I got to harvest that. I got some weeds in here I need to... Yeah, I think I'll wait because I am going to be harvesting this pretty soon. That would be a great spot. And then I can get some dirt for that one today. All right, let's go harvest some herbs. I'm going to get these all put away. And then we'll go see what is ready for picking. Meet you at the herb garden. In here, I have some cinnamon basil and the lemon balm. It's not doing as good as I'd like, but I will cut some of it and see if that helps. This definitely has to be cut. More cinnamon basil. Cilantro's still growing. Ooh, I'll harvest some sage, and there's more basil over there. So, harvesting. Boy, that smells good. Some basil. Oh, chocolate mint definitely has to be harvested. Chocolate mint. Cinnamon basil. Yeah, I'd say that's a lot of oregano. And again, I've already harvested oregano. So, all right. And I've got some, here's the scape. I've got some scapes here that need to be trimmed, and one over there. And over there and over there. I thought, honestly, and I got mint I need to harvest in there. There's thyme going to flower. I got to get that harvested. Wow. It's going to be a busy morning. And then over here, I've got more basil. Look at that basil plant. Wow. And one seed challenge update. She's almost blossoming. My calendula. And I've got, I can't remember what that is. I think that's strawberries and mint right here. That's got to be, yes, that's strawberries and mint. That's got to be harvested. My lime balm's got to be harvested. I have more basil here. Cinnamon basil right there. So I'll come back out and harvest in a little bit. It's hard to do it when you're holding a camera and a basket and clippers. There's only so much I can hold in two hands. But I have a ton of basil over here. That's doing phenomenal and needs to be cut. Oh, my husband just came home early. Okay. So I just want to show you my basil. Look at that basil. They're trees. And the peppers are doing amazing in that. Much better than in other spots, quite frankly. But yeah, look at this basil. I definitely got to harvest some of this. So we are going to dry a whole bunch of basil today. And I mean, look at the stalk on that. Look how thick that is. Amazing. This plant of them. Dun, dun, dun. Look at that. There we go. Okay, that's it for this morning. So this video, I also want to chat with you a bit too about a few things that have been on my mind and stuff. Oh wow, Lynn, you sound so succinct. Up on, I'm gonna come up and sit in one of my favorite places and chat with you. Actually, it might be too sunny out here. Yes, but there's more basil. Can you see? In this that I'm sure is ready. Wow, this is crazy. That's crazy. All that basil. That is a lot of basil. I've come out to my other favorite place because it's just too sunny out there and I can't see the camera. So this is my other favorite place, our front porch. My husband and I love having tea out here in the mornings this time of year, and we get to watch all the birds at the bird feeders, especially the hummingbirds. So, okay, oh, it is going to be a beautiful day, but it's definitely going to be hot. So one of the things I wanted to talk about is I wanted to say thank you. I reached 600 subscribers this week. I set a personal goal to try to get 600 by the end of June, so it looks like I did it, as long as I don't take any away from me, which happens quite often. Bird flying by. So yeah, so the birds are everywhere. I wanted to say thank you so much for watching my videos and watching my lives. When I decided to take this big giant leap and do a YouTube channel, it was very scary. It's like going to school, high school, and hoping that someone's going to like you, and you'll be able to make friends and not be so lonely, and you know, people like you. Like that's, oh, sorry, I'm sweating. That was the big fear. The big fear is I'm not real fond of being on camera, believe it or not. Even after all these videos, I still struggle with that. But that's something that's on me. But I started this channel because I have a passion for homesteading and for home cooking and canning and preserving. And I am no one special. I did not go to college or university, which it doesn't bother me. I'm okay. College and university is not for everybody. I'm living the life I wanted. And isn't that what being empowered as a woman is all about? And the life I wanted was, I wanted a husband and a family and a slower pace of life. And I wanted to be in nature. And I spent a lot of years living the woman as the woman that I thought I had to be because of society, friends, or family, and not living as the woman I wanted to be. And when I got diagnosed with cancer the first time 10 years ago, it snapped me out of it, and I said, nope, life is too short, and I'm not going to apologize for like being a stay-at-home mom and a housewife, and like doing old-fashioned, which I hate that, but old-fashioned things like cooking and canning and growing a garden and preserving, and crocheting and sewing. And I don't consider that old-fashioned. I consider it something that has been forgotten, but I don't consider it old-fashioned. And I mean, it brings me joy. If something brings you joy, it's not wrong. So I started the channel because I want other families. I have a little hummingbird. Sorry, he's distracting me. He's at the theater. Let me see if I can show you him. For women, especially, to see that if I can do this, anyone can do this. And it's important to me. I want people, women, people, men, whoever, to grow their own food and try to be healthier. I really believe the majority of people want to eat healthy and live healthier. I think the cost of eating healthy has gotten so exorbitant, especially here in Canada. He's back, just a second. On camera for you. I love the hummingbirds. So, but he keeps distracting me, so I'm going to stop looking over there. Yeah, it's just getting so expensive to eat healthy that when you can buy bottles of Pepsi or Mountain Dew or whatever it is cheaper than you can buy milk or water, you know, people are going to pick that. If it's cheaper to buy some chips and a package of cupcakes, and now Amazon is pulling in. I kid you not. Hold on. Okay. So when it's cheaper to buy a bag of chips and a package of cupcakes to feed your children for the week than a bag of apples, what do you think most people are going to pick? You know, they got to get food, something in their children's bellies. And I am certainly not going to judge anybody. You know, you do what you have to do. But I want people to see that it is doable, and it's doable whether you're on a good bunch of property, whether you're on a balcony. Obviously, you're not going to be able to maybe grow as much if you're living in a smaller space, but please take advantage of your farmers markets, your local farmers. They will have produce for you. They will have. I'm sorry, I keep saying I won't get distracted, but now there's woodpeckers at the bird feeder. The farmers markets are a great resource. We still go to them. I love going around looking at them and talking to them. They're wonderful people who have their booths there. They're hardworking people, and they love to talk about growing things, which makes me happy. And you're supporting your neighbors, your friends, your community by farmers markets. So that's why I started my channel. And it's grown into something even more than I anticipated. I cannot tell you what it means to me when someone tells me, I love your channel, I've been watching your channel, and I'm learning things, and I realize, hey, I can grow some tomatoes. And I'm not an expert. I'm not. I am, this is how I learn. I learn from the fail or succeed method. If it succeeds, then that's great. If it fails, then I try again. And I don't do everything right. Some things work, some things don't, but I try, and I love it. I feel so different this morning just from being out in the garden for that little bit already. So I'm trying not to get emotional because I can't believe I'm getting emotional. But it does mean the world to me, and it has truly become my passion to get the word out about this. And when we're out and about and somebody sees something on my car, because we have like a bucket list homestead sticker on our car, I have t-shirts that have it, and people will ask me about it, and we get talking, and I love talking to people about it because I feel so strongly about this. And getting cancer was awful, and having it 4 times is more than anyone should have to have. And I don't want this to come off wrong, because I know a lot of people haven't been successful in their battle with cancer, and it angers me because cancer sucks. But sometimes, I don't want to say cancer was a gift, because a gift is something you want, and I definitely didn't want it. But it made me stop and realize what was important in my life, and what I did want, and how I wanted the rest of my life to go. And this is it. This is it. This is living in our own home, on our property, where I can grow food to feed my family and myself, and not have to deal with so much of the outside. It's kind of hard, but I'm trying. The outside world. And I guess I feel like I'm babbling. Sorry, I had to stop and collect my thoughts for a second because I feel like I'm babbling. I hope I'm getting it across what I'm trying to say. I'm better at writing things down and getting out my feelings and what I'm thinking than I am talking about it. I feel like my brain's going faster than my mouth. It's so noisy out here today. It's Friday, so my husband got sent home early because all the computers at work did a Windows update and they are all on the whole base done. None of them are working. Completely done. So he starts vacation actually tomorrow, so he's starting it today. So he's officially on vacation for the next week, which is nice because this will be the first week my mom's here. So I guess I just wanted to say again, thank you for, especially the new subscribers who have come today or this week. Thank you to my subscribers who have been here with me. I really, really hope you know how much I appreciate it and that you like watching my channels. And I never thought this would be a way that I hope to maybe make a living. If it comes to that, it'll be wonderful. I'm not going to lie, it'll be wonderful. If I can make some kind of income off of doing something I love. Isn't that everyone's dream, to be able to make an income off of doing something you love? I never thought that that's what would take me, this path, but I think it just might be, and I'm okay with that. And like I said, I think my dad always said, like, if you have a job you love, you'll never feel like you're working a day in your life. And that is very true, and it's not always practical. There's a lot of times I've taken a lot of jobs I didn't love because I needed to make an income for my family. And he also said that if you feel passionate about something, share it. So that's what I'm doing. I feel passionate about homesteading. I really, truly do. Homesteading, farming, gardening, whatever you want to call it. To me, it just means I am growing food to prepare for my family. I'm growing food to have a stockpile. Sorry, big trucks were going by, so I had to stop for a minute. Yeah, I'm passionate about this, so I want to share it. And I'm concerned about this winter. I'm not going to lie. I am trying not to prepare out of fear. I'm trying to prepare out of wisdom, as Jessica at Three Rivers Homestead says. I don't know what it is with the big trucks today, but they are going by my house every 2 seconds today. This is crazy. So I can wrap this video up. As Jessica from Three Rivers Homestead says, we prepare out of wisdom, not fear. And that is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying not to do it out of fear. I'm definitely doing it out of concern. And I'm concerned for people who aren't preparing. Today is the day to start preparing a stockpile. If you are going out shopping this weekend and you're getting 2 cans of something, buy 3. Buy 3. Just buy that one more. If you're getting only 1, buy 2. Start that way. Start that way. And the next time you go, again, even if you haven't used the 2 from before, buy 1 or 2 again, so you can get a nice little stockpile going. Because every day I go to every week we go to the grocery store, the prices are going up. They're going up daily. And at some point, it's just gonna be too cost prohibitive to even go to the store for anything. And that does concern me because we do not grow everything we eat. We do not grow our meat. Thank goodness we have local farmers we get it from and stuff, but that does concern me. And I am trying some recipes the coming weeks for Aiden to see if I can make him homemade Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal, to see if he'll eat that, so I can at least know he's getting better ingredients in him. Now that's a farm machine. See if he can get better ingredients in, that he's going to be eating, and cheaper than what we are paying. That has gone up extremely high. And the way he eats it, we go through it very quickly. So I got some plans. I'm going to try some things and see if they work. So all this babbling about this vlog has basically been a big thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. My family will tell you how excited I get every time I get notified a new subscriber has clicked on. And I never anticipated getting 600 subscribers. I really truly thought I'll just get a few of my family members watching. And yeah, so if you like this video, please don't hesitate to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And make sure you comment, even if it's just an emoji. They're taking you, I lose subscribers when people subscribe and then don't comment. I think it's like within 30 days. If you don't at least comment on something, they pretty much take you off. And it's happened to me on some of the channels I watch. So I'm trying to be better about taking a second and just commenting on one of their videos. If they put out 3 a week, I'm trying to make sure I comment at least on one of them. So, because I don't want to get bummed off. I had to go resubscribe to 3 channels the last couple of weeks. So, just drop by, just say hi. Give me a smiley face, whatever. I appreciate it. And if you really like my channel, you can help me by sharing it too on your social media and letting people know about Lynn at Bucket List Homestead, who tends to babble about things, but who's very passionate about how she's living. And I'm very passionate about women's health too. Women, it's almost the 1st of the month. If it's been a while since you have had a physical, go get one. And you know what I'm talking about. Go get one. Because if you are not healthy and well, you can't take care of anybody. So taking care of yourself is not selfish. You need to take care of yourself and make sure you're okay so you can take care of everyone else. Until then, take care, everyone. God bless, and we'll see you in the next video.